Welcome to ADCOLOR Live, presented by CNN, where we announce the nominees and honorees for the 8th Annual ADCOLOR Awards. And now, your host for ADCOLOR Live and the 8th Annual ADCOLOR Awards, Emmy Award-winning journalist and CNN newsroom anchor, Don Lemon.
That really was a voice of God. They said the voice of God is going to introduce. How are you guys? Did you get enough wine and liquor? Who's all liquored up out there? A lot of people? I can't see for the bright light, but I know there are a lot of people who are liquored up. I could smell it on your breath. So it's a beautiful, listen, this is the eve of the, speaking of advertising revenue, right? Do you guys remember what was happening 20 years ago? This is the eve of that, tomorrow night. Anybody? Bueller? There you go. Thank you. OJ. 150 million people watched that. Ad revenues, I'm sure, went up for television like crazy after the O.J. Simpson. So anyways, there we go. Speaking of diversity. All right. I want to welcome everybody in the room tonight. Give yourselves a big round of applause. Speaking of OJ, our ADCOLOR folks who are watching in LA tonight, how's the weather? Nobody? Okay. And around the country, around the world, really, who are watching this on your home computers, your tablets, and your smartphones, you can use our live stream. Make sure you watch on our live stream, and you can look at it on adcolor.org/live or adcover.org/live. Everybody /slashes anyway. So if you're watching on both your smartphones and all that, then you need to relax. That's something that I would do. So you guys are very familiar with ADCOLOR, and as you know, ADCOLOR champions and celebrates diversity and inclusion in the advertising, marketing, media, PR worlds, the entertainment industries. And tonight, we are here to mark the 10 phenomenal years of growth and success for ADCOLOR and announce the honorees and nominees for the 8th Annual ADCOLOR Awards. And a little bit later on, you're going to get to meet my co-host for the second part of this. Where's Maria? You can't miss her. Because she is, what do you call that? Is that fluorescent? Is that fluorescent? It's what, the pageant wave? Can you show us your outfit, please? All right. So wait till she gets up and you see the shoes, and you'll know what I'm talking about. You cannot miss her. She's beautiful, too. So Maria, a big round of applause. We'll see Maria and talk to her a little bit later. So ADCOLOR's mission is more important than ever because you may think that Madison Avenue is growing more diverse. You might think that, but you'd be in for a big surprise if you do, because it is not. The Marcus Graham Project recently assessed some of the Department of Labor stats and discovered that the number of African Americans working in advertising and marketing has actually dropped. There's less diversity. It's down to less than 6% of the industry, 13% of the population, less than 6% of the industry. 13% of the population, less than 6% of the industry. And when I talk about women, I think it gets worse for women as well, because women, while the number of women in the industry is growing, they only make up, guess what, 3% are creative directors in this business, all right? So keep that in mind, and that's the reason for that ADCOLOR is here, and that's why we're celebrating them and this evening. Okay, so it is time for our workplace to reflect the reality of our world, right? At the ADCOLOR Awards and Industry Conference weekend taking place on September 20th, yes, I can't wait, September 17th through 20th, September 17th through 20th, at the Beverly Hilton, no place else but Beverly Hills, right near Los Angeles, California. Every attendee will assess to resources that will increase diversity on every level, including panels, discussions, one-on-ones, and at the 8th Annual ADCOLOR Awards featuring 2 new categories and a whole new level of competition, we will celebrate the players who are changing the game. Every player on Madison Avenue wants a what? A Tiffy on their shelves. I just like having a Tiffy next to me at dinner or at the bar, having a martini. But everybody wants a Tiffy on their shelves. Why? Because in honor of the woman that you're about to meet right now, can I talk about your dress? No, not you, Tiffy. Notice she said it's nude dress, but it's a different color nude than her skin, so don't get any ideas. So she is the founder and president of ADCOLOR. She is fantastic. She's fabulous. She's become a good friend over the last couple of years. She's truly the heart and soul of ADCOLOR. I want you to please welcome the SVP and Chief Diversity Officer of Omnicom Group, Tiffany R. Warren, everyone. Welcome her to the stage.
Hello, everyone. Hi, Dawn. Dawn, we are so excited. No, we really, truly are. An honor to have you hosting the ADCOLOR Awards again this year. When we announced you were going to be the host, we got mentioned in the gossip column in New York Post on page 6. But this time for all the right reasons. I hope you're already hard at work on that opening number we talked about, Dawn. You ready? No? Okay. No problem. No practice. We'll practice later. We'll just stick with your patented insight and honesty instead, but we can't wait either way. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. Before we get started, I thought it's probably important to thank our incredible sponsors. So if any of you are in the room, please clap, tweet, say how excited you are to hear your name. First and foremost, let's thank the ADCOLOR Awards presenting sponsors. Wait for it. GSD&M and Omnicom Group. Next, we have the ADCOLOR Awards category sponsors, DOS Global and Diageo. The ADCOLOR Industry Conference sponsors are Deutsch, Microsoft Advertising, Wyden and Kennedy, and a newer sponsor, the Washington Speakers Bureau. The sponsors that ensure the future of our next generation are the 2014 ADCOLOR Future sponsors, BBDO New York, DDB Worldwide. I won't mention how this was pronounced last year, but I'm going to pronounce it the correct way. Saatchi and Saatchi. Next up, we have the ADCOLOR Awards Gold event sponsors, CNN, who is our lead sponsor tonight. Thank you so much for your hospitality and welcoming us back to the Time Warner Center, and TBWA. Now, we have one silver event sponsor, but we have plenty of room for more, but we'll give them their due, Publicis Group. Our supporting sponsors who just want to be in the room, and we're happy to have them, Omnicom Media Group and TBWA Media Arts Lab. I want to thank the corporate members. They help us keep our lights on. Diageo, AAF, Omnicom Group, and the 4As. And our ADCOLOR in-kind sponsors are those that go above and beyond on behalf of ADCOLOR, and our in-kind sponsor for this year is the One Club. Thanks so much. We could not do this without you, literally. Like, we literally couldn't do it. I also wanted to extend a big, huge shout out, just as Dawn did, to the ADCOLOR in LA supporters watching us from the West Coast, and those joining us from Dallas, hi Marcus Graham, and Chicago. Hello, America, thanks for tuning in. I am so excited to stand here on behalf of Team ADCOLOR to tell you about the 8th Annual ADCOLOR Awards and Industry Conference, which surely is going to be our biggest and best yet. The 40 members of the 2014 ADCOLOR Awards jury met last Friday, yes, literally last Friday, at Microsoft. This year's jury, many of whom are in the room tonight, please give yourselves a round of applause. gave their time, expertise, and feedback to choose one of the most exceptional classes of nominees we've ever had. Because of the leadership of Mark Zangrilli, Mark, our nominations chair, and the ADCOLOR Advisory Board Governance Committee, you are in for a treat. The group of superstars we'll be honoring, as I said, are our most successful. We've shifted some categories to make them more competitive, reflecting the healthy competition we're seeing in our industry and our trade. We've also added 2 new categories, which you'll hear a lot about tonight, Rockstar and Ad of the Year, that are bound to get the blogosphere and the Twitterverse going. You can start now if you'd like. #JustAdColor. We know that ADCOLOR's mission is to champion diversity and inclusion is more essential than ever. I'm proud to say that we've had a huge impact in the last decade, so huge, in fact, that some might say our work is done. We see more and more diversity in the corporate and creative ranks in advertising, marketing, PR, and entertainment, especially among Asians and Latinos. We see more inclusion in television and online campaigns, but don't get too comfortable. It is not handled by any stretch of the imagination. As Dawn just explained to you, the numbers don't lie. Okay. I don't want to do like that politician did. I'm going to drink it right in front of you. Hold on. Okay. Sorry. But don't despair. ADCOLOR is in it to win it. We are rising up, and that's a wonderful thing. We are reaching back, and we see how much that means to the new generation of leaders entering our workforces. They want to distinguish themselves and give back to the world while standing out and shining as an open, curious, and respectful people. Now is the time to take the momentum that ADCOLOR has built and turn it into something bigger, better, and more powerful that will continue to have a major impact on our culture and our industry. If you are invested in the values of diversity, if you know that inclusion is not just a moral imperative, but an essential, I'll smile, is an essential, my team, it's okay, is an essential way to increase your bottom line. If you want to turn your desire into tangible results, then go ahead and book that ticket to LA, departing on September 17th and returning on the 20th. Our industry conference is going to enthrall and inspire you, as it always has. It will provide networking opportunities that you literally won't get anywhere else, whether you're a CEO or a first-year employee. When you're in that room with people of like minds, united by the mission that ADCOLOR lives by, you'll get it. You will understand your power and how you can take action. You will see that together we are different and we are fantastic. I can't wait to see all of you at the Beverly Hilton this fall. Now, the reason for the season, here to announce our honorees and nominees, I'll turn the mic back over to Dawn Lemon. Thank you.
Big round of applause for Tiffany again. The Tiffy. I want a Tiffy. Don't get the wrong idea. Smile Tiff. Smile Tiffy. So last year I got locked out. Do you remember I gave Tiffany a heart attack? So I went down to have dinner and I had, by the pool a little bit, and then I went back up to my room and I couldn't get in. And they had to get like 3 mechanics. You remember that? 3 like maintenance guys, and they couldn't open my room. And finally, with like 5 minutes till the start of ADCOLOR, they opened my door. And I threw my tuxedo on and ran down sweating, and Tiffany was like, "Oh my God." Nobody knew because I didn't have a phone or anything. Well, I did. I had my phone. I took a picture of it. But nobody knew because I tweeted it out, and that's how everybody at ADCOLOR found out I was locked out of my room. So don't do that this year. Do not get locked out of your room. Get dressed early. Okay, so the ADCOLOR Industry Conference culminates with the 8th Annual ADCOLOR Awards, and I'll be lucky to have some assistance with my hosting duties that night. Every year, the ADCOLOR Industry Coalition chooses a young, up-and-coming professional to assist the ADCOLOR Awards host in handing out, the coveted awards, ADCOLOR Awards. There's a beautiful young lady last year who helped me hand out the awards. This year's Miss ADCOLOR is a graduate and member of the board of directors of the Multicultural Advertising Training Program, which led her to join the ADCOLOR Features class of 2012. She's also the founder of Music Insights Change, a community of music enthusiasts busy changing the world, known for her talent, her skill, and her smarts. She is the perfect Miss Ad Color 2014. So help me in congratulating Maron Mehani. Maron Mehani. You can hear her screaming all the way here after she found out she was the honor on live stream adcolor.org/live. All right, so remember that. Congratulations, Maron. Another big round of applause. As I mentioned that Ms. Adcolor is an alum of Adcolor Futures. In 2012, Adcolor launched its Futures program. It's geared toward nurturing the industry's talent of tomorrow, today. Mentors from the worlds of advertising, media, public relations, and entertainment provide professional development and career inspiration for students entering those fields. The program has been an astounding success and is leading a new generation of too powerful new heights. So this year's class is exceptional. I want you to take a look now, drum roll please. The Adcolor Futures class of 2014. Is that everybody? Is that everybody? Yes? All right. This year's class is exceptional again. There they are. And so here are the nominees. Here are the nominees. Oh, no, not that. Sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself. Here are the winners. There are no winners yet. Just exceptional people. In addition to those who are just starting out in advertising and related industries, it is Adcolor's pleasure to honor those who make diversity and inclusion a way of life in their work. So they set the bar for their colleagues and they move the entire industry forward. Trailblazers. And here are the honorees of the 8th Annual ADCOLOR Awards this fall. Okay? So we're going to get my glasses are so dirty. I can't even read this thing. Let's begin with the people who light and fight the fires. We're talking about the catalysts now. Catalysts use their platforms to serve as a voice of a cause or a community, educating and inspiring current and future generations. The provocative courage, professional brilliance, and selfless community outreach of these honorees has sparked change and has propelled progress around the world. Adcolor's 2014 Catalysts are the first African-American partner at William Morris Endeavor, motion picture agent Charles King. And an author, television producer, crisis manager, and inspiration for scandals, Olivia Pope, the president and CEO of Smith & Company, Judy Smith. So congratulations to both of you, to Charles King and to Judy Smith. All right, so now on to One Club Adcolor Creative Honorees. You ready for that? Adcolor singled out these creative professionals for multicultural backgrounds who have demonstrated noteworthy talent and achievement within the media, creative, digital, and traditional advertising disciplines. Okay? So I'm going to get this. I want to make sure I have my pronouncers. I don't want to screw anybody's name up. Especially not someone who's being honored. All right. So this year's recipients are the Global Creative Director of AKQA, Ray Inamoto. Ray Inamoto. Oh, and the name is already up there. I thought they were putting up it individually. And Creative Director of Mother London, Faye Tarty. Congratulations to both of them. I thought their names would be separate, so I should say both of them at the same time. Next, I want to have the Adcolor's Advocate Awards. Okay, Adcolor's Advocate Awards. An advocate is a lesbian, gay, bisexual, or transgender advertising, marketing, or media professional who increases awareness of LGBT advertising, marketing, and causes within and outside the communications industry. This year's worthy honoree is the first openly gay chief information officer at a major corporation, Nike. So congratulations to Anthony Watson. Or as they say where I'm from, Anthony Watson. Y'all, you know I'm not lying, right? Anthony. ADCOLOR's MVP award is the most valuable. ADCOLOR's in. Wait, let me try that again. Make sure my lips work. ADCOLOR's MVP award is for the most valuable partners. That means two people or companies that work together to provide exceptional and highly effective diversity solutions within their company's organization and or external communities. So this year's MVP are BBDO New York and Marvel. Can you believe I haven't have to go on TV with this mouth tonight? I hope it works. On to ADCOLOR's Lifetime Achievement Award, presented by Diageo. Lifetime Achievement Award honorees are the latest inductees of the American Advertising Federation Hall of Fame. Their inspiring stories of professional and personal success exemplify ADCOLOR's mission of rising up and reaching back. Rising up and reaching back. This year's recipient is the co-founder and former CEO, chairman and publisher of Essence Magazine, co-founder of Latino Magazine, chairman of LMV, and senior advisor of Solera, 2014 AAF Hall of Fame inductee, Ed Lewis. Ed Lewis. Ed Lewis, congratulations. Now, I look forward to announcing the 2014 All-Star honorees at a later date. Okay, the All-Star honorees at a later date. So, as Tiff mentioned, a major change in ADCOLOR. I wish we had a drum roll. There we go. ADCOLOR Awards this year. The show will feature not only some incredible honorees, but competitive categories as well. Now, for the first time, I'd like to announce the nominees in the following category. Are you ready for this? First, ADCOLOR's Rising Stars. These nominees are up-and-comers with less than 7 years in industry experience. Millennials think that's a lifetime. By 7 months, they're like, am I going to ever get this CEO job? I got all the awards and medals when I was a kid. Everybody got an award and a medal when you were a kid. When I was a kid, you'd be lucky if you got a smack on the backside. So less than 7 years, you're still a novice if you've been doing this less than 7 years. Okay, wake up call, millennials. All right? Okay, up-and-comers, less than 7 years in the industry. They are standouts among their peers, raising the bar as they climb up the ladder. So the nominees for this year's ADCOLOR Rising Star Awards are the very talented Ashley M. Mackle, Worldwide Marketing Manager, Worldwide Corporate Communications, Ogilvy and Mather, New York, New York. Danielle D. Skeen, Account Executive, Kirschenbaum, Bond, Cinecall and Partners, KBS Plus. Miriam Jesus, Art Director, Launchpad Advertising. Congratulations to all of you. Very smart and upcoming rising stars. Rising stars. Next, we have the ADCOLOR Innovator Award presented by DAS Global. Embodying progress and imagination, this year's innovators stand out as game changers, as pioneers. They're creating breakthrough developments and improvements in our industry. Kind of. Most of y'all's industry. And the nominees for this year's ADCOLOR Innovator Award are, here we go. Did you put the thing up? Don't put it up yet till I say it. I want to say it right. B. Bonenbow, Vice President of Global Media and Consumer Engagement at Mondelez International. Danielle Marin, Managing Director, Ogilvy and Mather. Tristan Walker, Founder, CEO of Code 2014, Walker and Company, Walker and Company. Congratulations to all of them. I'm glad I had my B. Bonenbow. Was that right? B. Bonenbow? Yep, thank you. See, those pronouncers really help. Okay, Now it's time for AdColor's change agents. AdColor's change agents. Who said that? Yeah. Michelle, this is a classy affair. All right. That was a side eye over the glasses. All right, let me move on before Tiffany gets mad at me. Now we move to AdColor's change agents. These individuals use their talents and positions to enhance corporate culture and create more inclusive environments, going above the scope of their primary role at a company. And the nominees of this year's AdColor Change Agent Awards are Max Rutherford, Director, Supplier Diversity of Small Business, GSD&M. Brandon Rochon, SVP, Samsung Global CD, Leo Burnett. Robert Camilleri, VP Global Operations Director, Publicis Kaplan, Thaler. And then finally, congratulations to them. Finally, a new category at the 8th Annual AdColor Awards. You guys ready for this? This is what you all are, by the way. This is the Rockstar Award. I've already won this award without even being nominated. That's what you're thinking. I was reading your mind. I'm a rock star. I don't even need this award. I know you're thinking that, but you still would want the award. Because it's really not just an honor just to be nominated. I want to win. The rock star is someone who, whether through their primary role or extracurricular activities, stands out as a leader and visionary in the industry. He or she has a positive track record and the potential to accomplish so much more. This individual creates his or her own path and provides room for others to follow. This is a very important award. This person creates her own path and then creates room for others, a path for others to follow. It's a rock star. It's a trailblazer, as a matter of fact. They do that as well. The nominees for this year's AdColor Rockstar Award are Ted Chung, founder of Cashmere Agency and Stampede Management. Bozama St. John, SVP and Head of Global Marketing, Beats Music. Kedma Brown, VP, Director of Integrated Production, Saatchi & Saatchi, New York. Saatchi & Saatchi. I know it's not Saatchi & Saatchi. Did someone butcher Saatchi & Saatchi? Was it me? No, okay. I know better than that. I live, advertisers put food on my table. Okay. So make sure you get those acceptance speeches ready, everyone. We're going to find out who the winners are at the 8th Annual AdColor Awards on Saturday, September 20th through, September 17th through 20th at the Beverly Hilton. As she said, September 17th through 20th at the Beverly Hilton. Get your tickets now, all right? So, ad of the year. You guys ready for that? I can't see. Oh, now I can. So who thinks they know who's going to get the ad of the year? Anybody have any idea? Who's going to be nominated? All right. Oh, you do? All right. For now, the biggest change in this year's AdColor Awards, for the first time ever, AdColor will award for Ad of the Year presented by GSD&M. GSD&M, Ad of the Year. All right. The Ad of the Year is a campaign or a single execution that pushes boundaries, it promotes conversation, and it highlights the lives of multicultural, LGBT, and or other underrepresented, see, I'm telling you, today is crazy, Americans in mass media. We're talking bold, we're talking confident advertising that features diversity and promotes inclusion. This work sparks conversations in mainstream media and shines a light on social issues. So the caliber of the competition is astounding in this category. And the nominees for the AdColor Ad of the Year are Don Lemon. Oh, no, sorry. I'm going to relinquish. I'm going to give up. I don't want to be in this category, so I'm taking myself out of the competition. But I will open up the competition for Made of More for Guinness by BBDO Worldwide. That is a fabulous campaign. Whole Again for Jeep. by Global Hue. That is a fabulous campaign. Hashtag Lucky to Be for General Mills by McCain, New York. That is a fabulous campaign. America is Beautiful for Coca-Cola by Wyden and Kennedy. Fantastic, fantastic. This is Wholesome for Honey Maid by Droga 5. Droga 5, right? Big round of applause for everyone. So good luck to them. Good luck to them. All right. What? Oh, I missed one. So moving on. I did that on purpose, sorry, because someone said Saatchi & Saatchi's going to win, so I did that on purpose, sorry. Trust Your Power for Duracell by Saatchi & Saatchi, New York. Hey, Saatchi & Saatchi, how you doing? So anyway, congratulations to all the nominees for Ad of the Year this year, and I look forward to opening up that envelope on September 20th. I really do. In the meantime, though, I'd like to bring a friend of AdColor to the stage who can help tell you more about the upcoming AdColor industry, about the awards, about the conference. So please welcome the member of AdColor's Board of Directors, the Vice President of Multicultural Marketing USA at Diageo North America, Mr. Mark S. Strachan. And he's clean as a Board of Health.
Good evening. Come on, y'all can do better than that. I keep telling y'all, I'm from the Bahamas. Y'all got to do better than that. Good evening. All right, there we go. Thank you, Don. Thank you, Tiffany. And thank you all for coming out again to support AdColor. You all know that this is a passion for me, as it is for many of you. And 10 years ago, when Tiffany told me about the idea to create the AdColor Awards, I recognize it as a huge opportunity for the industry, and more importantly, for the industry as it relates to marketing, media, as well as advertising-related companies. AdColor really has become the leading portal. Think about that, the leading portal for making and marketing success as it relates to launching the much-needed platforms that we salute people. All those who have come before us, as well as all those who are here today, and all those who will come behind. This is the place where people come to discuss the opinions, the issues, the things that matter about diversity and inclusion in our industry. And if not for AdColor, if not for this place, those things really don't have the national scale and the national stage. So give it up once more for AdColor. This is where people who are looking for talent, this is where people who are looking to come and engage in the discussion, this is where people who are coming to look to learn, to be a part of learning, and to make sure that they understand what the issues are come. So again, the Beverly Hilton, California, September 17th to 20th. Book the ticket. If not, you are left out of the discussion. On a personal level, I'll tell you that getting involved with AdColor is extremely important. The conference has been a life-altering experience for me. It'll do the same for you. On a professional level, I really want to invite every company and every brand person in the room and those listening live, wherever you might be, to really take an opportunity to register for the conference. Take an opportunity to also consider a sponsorship opportunity, just like we as Diageo has come. We've been here from the beginning, just like many. CNNs, the Microsoft, the Pepsis, a lot of people have been here striving forth to make sure that this is a voice that is heard. At Diageo, we're acutely aware of the changing dynamics of the fabric of the world, a world that no longer looks like it did 50 years ago. Miss America sure doesn't look like she did 50 years ago, and there's 4 people sitting up in the White House that damn sure didn't look like they did 50 years ago. But that's a real good thing, and as a global company, we celebrate life every day, everywhere. We see this cultural evolution as an imperative, not a nice to do, but something that's critical for our business. Ladies and gentlemen, if we don't get this right, we could be out of business in 10, 15 years. So it's critical for us as many of you, it's critical also. So if you're into this, let me give you a marketing 101 lesson. This is where the business is going. Like it or not, get on board. For many of you, the ship has sailed. For others, there's still time to find a way to make sure you create outstanding opportunities to engage your business with this multicultural audience, to find ways to drive diversity and inclusion in your everyday business life so that you too, like these wonderful companies, might have an opportunity to win a Tiffy. But winning a Tiffy by itself is not just the real end of the road, because as we know, the journey continues. Every cultural community is really prepared to take an opportunity to come to ADCOLOR. I ask you very, very sincerely, join us. Invite the audiences to your personal party. Whatever your category of business is, whatever your category of brand is, take an opportunity to extend the olive branch. Bring the customers to you. Don't be afraid of your money. I ask people very often when I talk and I go around and I ask all of our colleagues, I said, what is the color of your money? What's the color of your money? All right. Well, the color of my money is definitely green. It's not African American dollars, although there are some people trying to pass some of that. It's not necessarily Hispanic dollars. It's not Asian dollars. It's not women dollars. It's not LGBT dollars. It's good old American greenbacks. However, the people of those various cultural backgrounds, nuances, do have a whole boatload of them and are looking for ways to spend and engage. And if you're not engaging them, where's your next $100,000 coming from? Where's your next $1 million of sales coming from? Where's your next 5 million cases coming from? Make sure you're at the game. Register to sponsor ADCOLOR. Take an opportunity to go online at adcolor.org and call Stamp. Stamp, we got a number for them? Make sure you reach out because they are the event management people they are the event management team at ADCOLOR at stampeventco.com. Let me do that again one more time. ADCOLOR at stampeventco.com. Come, find me, any of my fellow board members after this event. Reach out, talk to us, go to the ADCOLOR website. Make sure you talk to the advisory board members. Many of them are here tonight. Any board members, advisory board members in the house, please raise your hands. Matter of fact, stand up, board members and advisory board members. Reach out to these folks, have conversations, let them know you want to be involved and be a part of the journey. My ADCOLOR colleagues and board members, we salute you, but more importantly, we look forward to seeing you in Los Angeles, in Beverly Hills, September 17th through the 20th, 2014. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much on behalf of ADCOLOR and our board of directors.
I couldn't make, you made me look bad, so I needed some help.
Well,
So I brought up the beautiful, talented, and lovely, how do I say your name? I'm kidding, we're friends.
okay.
Maria Taylor Steeple. Maria Taylor Steeple is the host of What's New in New York, and she's going to join me now. I told you guys she was my co-host for the end of the evening.
that's right.
To talk. So what do you make? There are some changes. What do you think of ADCOLOR? And you're very familiar with ADCOLOR.
Well, you know, Dawn, because that's how I like to open up. I decided to wear something low-key tonight, something subtle. All of the nominees are exceptional this year. They all deserve an award.
Yeah, amen. I agree.
I'm actually just excited about ADCOLOR's mission and how they continue to inspire the next generation of multicultural professionals. It's funny, in the rehearsal, Don told me I got to number my cards so I don't mess up. He said, you got to put the number in the top right-hand corner.
Because if you mix them up, then you're in real trouble.
That's right. That's right.
Because you see how that light is kind of blinding you?
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
That's right.
Don Lemon, professional.
TV people problem. Hashtag TV people problem.
Right.
Don't look in the light before you have to read the teleprompter, because then you can't read the teleprompter because you can't see it.
I should be writing this down
There you
as
go.
we
Go
speak.
ahead.
I need a pen. Come on
Do
now.
not look into the light.
Okay. So how great are the new categories this year? The Rockstar Award, which you've already won.
I've won it in my head.
Yes,
Yeah.
in your head you won that.
And my husband won that, Eric Steeple, VP of Advertising for Turner Broadcasting, Eric Steeple.
Can you say that again, Eric?
VP of Advertising, Turner Broadcasting, Eric Steeple.
Thank you.
Thank you. You know, I got to plug him because when we get home, I might get in trouble. I don't want any trouble.
You don't want any trouble.
I don't want any trouble. Okay. So it's just great to see ads.
We're taking our act on the road, by the way.
Yes, we are. It's great to see ads that are diversely diverse, really showing the world as it is. So now LA, just in case we haven't plugged that enough. Tiffany, when is it? 17th. Beverly Hilton?
Yes.
17th through the 20th. We got to get the dates right.
Right.
You know. Beverly Hilton, poolside.
Right.
Champagne or rosé, whatever you want to do. LA is a really fun weekend. It's been exciting. It's been an exciting year. We've seen a lot of change that's in line with the ADCOLOR's work, and without being too long-winded, I think it's wine time. I mean reception time.
Is that what you want to do now?
I think we
Speaking
should
of
do
rosé, I know that's her favorite drink is a rosé, so that's
right.
why she did mention it. So thank you for helping me with this, and then you're going to be there to help me, right, in LA?
Absolutely, I'm there.
Beverly Hills.
Poolside.
Thank you.
Rosé.
I'm not even going to say that
No,
because it would get me in trouble, and we are being streamed so everybody can see it. So we'd like to invite all of you. Thank you, Boo.
Thanks.
We'd like to invite all of you to join us. Come down the hall in the reception in the cafe. It's where I have my lunch every day, so it's weird when we have something down in the cafe because I feel like I'm in the middle of my workday, which I actually am. So make sure you get home by 10 o'clock so you can watch CNN Tonight with Don Lemon on CNN. I will be there. We will be talking about the World Cup. We don't know who's what. When I left my meeting, the U.S. was up by 1. So I'm not sure. You guys may be streaming it. We'll pay attention now. So make sure you check your Twitter feeds, tweet about this. I've retweeted a bunch of people who've been tweeting about it. And make sure you tweet about ADCOLOR all summer to get people to come out to the Beverly Hilton in Beverly Hills. So it will be fantastic. Congratulations to all the honorees and the nominees. I look forward to celebrating with you at the Beverly Hilton in September. So thank you and good night, and drink up and have fun. Are we good?
We're good.
Let's go.
Let's do it.